Hello folks, we're back with Pokemon Let's Go. I've done some renaming, so we've got Thunderous Steady Hands as our Pikachu, as we knew, Seed Sower, Lady Seed Sower, and Fiona Flaps the Pidgey will be staying with us to our journey to the Elite Four. I'm not sure about these. Bulbasaur, I've never been a massive fan of. It's not the strongest grass Pokemon I've come across. Anyway, previously, I bought a Magikarp off this dude. He doesn't give refunds for 500, which is slightly embarrassing because I slept on it and I thought, well, I slept on it and I also read more of my daughter's manual, which I have in front of me. And although I played the old games, so I have a decent amount of knowledge, a trainer we've not battled, have a decent amount of knowledge. We can catch Magikarp all over the place, firstly, so it's a stupid purchase. I did it for entertainment purposes, I apologise. And secondly, it looks like later on you can catch Gyarados as well. So there's no point in me keeping a Magikarp in the party to level it up when I can just catch a Gyarados later for Pokédex purposes. And I think for these recording purposes, I'm not going for a complete Pokédex. I will if I can, where it's convenient, as in I can probably catch a Gyarados later, but I'm not gonna bother too much with keeping things in my party that I needn't. I'm gonna head back to Pewter to try and recover my losses slightly from the stupid purchase of the Magikarp by looking after this lady's Slowpoke, because you get a big pearl. That was all very nice, thank you. Big pearl, please. Thanks, lady. Yep, I'll pop back soon. I should probably get some Pewter Crunchies whilst we're here. But as we know from... Where was I here? I was selling. As we know from our previous escapades, I read the manual and forgot that we need to go to the Pokemon Center to get the Pewter Crunchies. And I'm still not entirely sure the economies of, not scale, just the economy in general. Because full heals are like, I don't know, 750 maybe? I could probably look that up. Which I think do the same as Pewter Crunchies, unless, again, that is something I can research. So I'm not interested in keeping a Magikarp in my party. It levels up to a Gyarados at level 20, and it might be nice to have some Dragon in our team, but I suspect we'll end up keeping Squirtle, which we'll get in Vermilion. So we've got water covered, and we'll almost definitely end up keeping Charmander, because he's cool. How's my party doing? Do I need to heal? No! Does anybody need more experience than any others? Mankey's looking a bit iffy. It's fine. Onward to Mountain Moon. Hi, Meowth. They look sweet there. I was thinking whether it would have been nice that if they made Meowth talk, like they brought in Jesse and James from the anime, but the Meowth doesn't talk like he does in the cartoon. I was not eavesdropping. Meowth was sleeping. Because he's sweet in this. As opposed to him being a... Can't think of a decent word. He's not very nice in the cartoon. Now I could do with a Zubat. Come here. I know all these things. I don't want him flapping around. Give him a berry. Stay where you are. It's only a nice. It's not an excellent. Oh no. Oh, I'm using Pokeballs as well. Probably not the best. But we succeeded nonetheless. Cool. Now I kind of like to just catch Pokemon now that stay in one place. All good for experience though. Ooh, a Geodude. It's great. Is it enough? It's enough. Levels all round. Fiona Flaps grew to level 15, people. And she wants the little wing attack. Of course. Let's... people might be angry at that decision, but I'm the one playing, so... Oh, it's a Bugman. How are we going to fare against a Butterfree? Let's try Wing Attack that we just learnt. Excellent and super effective as described. Mankey grew to level 7. Well done. We got 3 Pokeballs. We're in Great Ball territory now, we don't need these. I found 5 Great Balls. Another Geodude. I don't wonder whether we put a Geodude in our party because it'd be useful in Vermilion against Lieutenant Surge with his cacophony of electric Pokemon. So we're just milling about Mount Moon at the moment. Got a catch combo of Geodudes. So the path here leads east, then north, then west, just like in Viridian Forest. Okay. I'm assuming it's the same Mount Moon layout as we had in the original games. Bellsprout, which you can't catch in this flavour of this game. You need the Eevee version. Or apparently you can, I guess if I have it on Pokemon Go, of which I've not played it since it came out, I could transfer it to myself. But again, we're not on a quest for the Pokédex. We're here for nostalgia. More Jessie. And I'm just milling about here. Let's see what's down here. So there's 2 trainers we can battle and some things to find. And a Paris! I forgot. So the Pokemon we're looking out for that we've not caught before. Zubat Paris, like this little one. Geodude, who we have. Onyx, who almost never appears down here apparently on this particular bit. And a Clefairy. And there's an unusual encounter of a Chansey. I'm not entirely sure what unusual encounter means. A Pokemaniac. There's a super nerd. Same. Clutching his MacBook. Oh, Grimers are tough. You know, pound me. Just keep using what I think is the better attack. Mankey's growing up. Little boy here. Sorry, little boy, I'm about to paste your Pokemon over the floor of Mount Moon. Robbie. Fiona Flaps is inevitably going to use Wing Attack, and it will be magnificent. Catch a few more. At least Geodude don't float around. I could put more effort into having a smaller circle and getting more points. That would make the journey to the Elite Four quicker. But at the end of the day, I don't have all the Pokemon that I will go to the Elite Four with yet for battling. I'm looking for one of those. Bit more Wing Attack. Ooh. Oh no. He's fallen asleep. She's fallen asleep. Fiona Flaps is asleep. Oh, hold on. Why have I only got 2 Pewter Crunchies? I know I've only bought 2, but surely you get several in a bag. They can be used to heal all status conditions of a single Pokemon, and they were 500 each. Use the Awakening, of course. I guess I can see the economy there. If a full heal is 750 or whatever, a Pewter Crunchie, a bag of Pewter Crunchies, better value, I think. Goodbye. Sorry, sweetie. Bulbasaur wants to learn Poison Powder. Let's get rid of Growl. Nobody ever used Growl. Sleep Powder. Oh man. I don't particularly want to get rid of Leech Seed because it's quite useful. Vine Whip's nice and offensive. But let's get rid of Poison Powder. Isn't it weird that Bulbasaur learned those 2 moves in the same level up? Let's continue. After we've got ourselves a huge Geodude. He's massive. He was also caught quite easily. Sandshrew has leveled up. Now I'm quite excited about Sandshrew. I'm a big fan of Sandshrew. Let's have a look at when Sandshrew evolves. Spoiler warning. There are Alola forms. Alola? Is that a typo? Alola. Aloha. Sandshrew grows up. It grows up. Sandshrew evolves into Sandslash at level 22. And he's sweet. And there's a Alola form if you get an Ice Stone. And then if you have Sandslash, you can get an Alola Sandshrew. Sandslash. It's a very difficult word to say. And slash. Used to just saying, I need a slash. Which will be imminent. The Sandshrew I'm eager to... Mankey we'll have a look at later. James. The most dramatic of men. Now I've not gone down any ladders just yet. Let's have a quick look. I missed one ladder earlier. I probably should. I'm gonna go down the ladders after I catch this peasant of a Paris. There you go. More catching. It's all experience at the end of the day, which we need. My throwing is not good. I don't think my heart's in it. Only a Geodude. Where's the ladder? Here's the ladder. Watch for Pikachu's tail. If we see any wagging, then there's goodies around. We, Team Rocket, are the Pokemon bandits. We strike fear into others with our strength. Show me. Team Rocket grunt. So low in the hierarchy, you don't even have a name. Fiona Flaps has a name. She's a name she could be proud of. Easily dispatched. Something alarming is happening. So even before catching a Clefairy, I have found a Clefable. Throw the ball! I didn't press the button. That's an excellent throw as well. In a great ball. It's not fantastic, it's just great. Got a Clefable! I don't think that's happened to anyone ever. All the levels! Well, I need to find a Clefairy now, otherwise I feel like my trip to Mount Moon is a little pointless. By selecting a Pokeball, I made that slightly more difficult for myself, but I kind of want to get rid of them. I guess you could sell them and buy more balls. Tell you what, might need a repel down here. Oop, not a repel, a repel. Oh, I found a rare candy. I think that's worth the trip down here. That will help greatly when, later on, when we're feeling incredibly lazy and desperately want to just get to the Pokemon League. We can use the rare candy to level up our Pokemon and not worry about doing all of this. Although this style of catching is slightly tedious, it's not as difficult as catching in the original games. Mount Moon used to take days to get through, especially if you didn't know where you were going. What does Roost do? That feels like quite a useful move. Quick attack, power 40, accuracy 100, tackle, power 40. Don't need two of the same. I'm sure there are other differences, but Oddish is up to level 17 as well. Our team is strong. Do we need to swap out for some further battles other Pokemon to gain love, I guess? I read up on love. I can describe love. Let me tell you about love. Your Pokemon will grow to love you if you're a good trainer, which will give you lots of benefits in battle. Love goes up when you help your Pokemon grow stronger by having them travel with you or battle for you. So, earn them experience points. Travel with you by letting them out of their Pokeball. Use items on your Pokemon that boost their stats in battle. Items that help them get permanently stronger and take part in important battles against gym leaders and other tough trainers. And it can decrease. Pikachu loves me. He's got a heart. Fiona Flaps, on the other hand, she's got a hasty nature and is somewhat stubborn. I would be if my name was Fiona Flaps, but... Oh, Clefairy! Yes. Bad throw. We're about to complete the set. No, we have not completed the set. How do I move? Okay. Accuracy, evidently, is not my strong point. Stay still. An excellent throw and a successful catch. Excellent. A tiny Geodude, like a shriveled ball. I don't need to keep this as safe for work as possible, but I feel it's a responsibility. If you're playing a game of which your audience may vary, then you should take precautions or make effort in your mind to be responsible with the content that you're serving. I'm not a sweary person, but I do like innuendo, etc. Where am I going now? Head first into a Zubat. Man. Look! Oh, I didn't press a button. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing! I'm trying to look around the mic stand at my manual, and this is taking me to a small chamber with a tiny Geodude. Thing better be worth it. We're not gonna learn Light Scream. Again, I'm an offensive type of player in the context of Pokemon Move. Oh, I don't care about this Zubat. Me flailing my arm like a moron. I mean, I am using Pokeballs. I should be using Great Balls. Oh, man. In the face. Serves you right. To be forever prisoned in a small red and white ball. Don't attack me in the first place. A magical thing is happening. On a scale of 1 to 3 of ugliness, we've got number 2. Ivysaur. And another addition to the Pokédex. Nobody cares about Zubat, thank you. Oh, we got a nugget. A nugget you can sell. I don't know how much for. Alright, we may continue. I can't believe I spent 37 minutes and I'm only 40% of the way through Mount Moon. Oh, I was going to get a big Geodude. Boy. Youngster Josh. Now, when I was a kid, I always used to think, and this isn't, I think, a bad thought to have in your head, and I'm sure they designed the game around this, but I used to think that 2 Pokemon of similar colour didn't really do well against each other. However, through sheer force, we have slaughtered youngster Josh. Sorry, Josh, you are inferior. Rid of my Pokeballs with an excellent throw, which did not yield a good result. So they need to get it in the circle. Not like that. This experience is tiresome. Fantastic. Let's move on. Be good if you could sell all your excess Pokemon. Well, that's probably not... No, let's not. Let's not expand on any analogies or metaphors for that. Just a kid. Do I look like just a kid? My back hurts. Doesn't that sound like something a kid would say? This will be swift. It was indeed swift. Oh, the Geodude faints in a very dramatic way. He's about to send another Geodude out. Give Ivysaur a go. Grass versus rock. I was going to try and rhyme, but all that came to my head was Spock. Grass versus rock. We'll Spock. Not going to work. Oh, that was good fun. I could watch that again and again and again. In the edit, I probably will. Now it says in the manual that an Onyx appears almost never. Get a Great Ball. I've got a Premier Ball from somewhere. Should I use that? Am I doing myself a disservice by just using a Great Ball? I caught an Onyx. Oh, I'm pleased. Many levels up. Ivysaur wants to learn... Oh, Oddish wants to learn Razor Leaf. We've got Sleep Powder, so let's get rid of that. Rid of Poison Powder and learn Razor Leaf. Out of the Pokemon that it says that are on the first floor, I've got all of them. Clefairy, Zubat, Paris, Geodude, Onyx. And then on the second floor, Clefable is the only other one which I caught. My experience as a trainer is immense. And look who's evolving, it's Fiona Flaps. She's evolved into somebody from Peaky Blinders. It's a good looking Pokemon. Pidgeotto and Pidgeot, decent looking beings. Look at Onyx. I'd keep Onyx in my team, but I found a Pearl. I quite like having Pokemon that evolve. It makes it a bit more interesting. This dude gives you Pokeballs if you don't have any. If you have less than 10, I believe he will give them to you. He's kind. Or a predator. Meowth. So we're on our way now. I must consult the map, otherwise I won't know where we are. We've gone down A, and we should come out at B. Okay, cool. Anything up here? A revive's useful, but later. No Pokemon's gonna faint on my watch. Because I need them to love me, because I am a needy individual. On that note, we should let one out of the Pokeball. Let's have someone else following us around for a while. Knowing for definite that Oddish and Pidgey are going to stay with us. Pidgey. She's not Pidgey anymore. She's the glorious Pidgeotto. Oh, she's massive. She's huge. Oh, she's lovely. Fiona Flaps, making the world more beautiful. What happens when you have a huge Pokemon? Like when she's Pidgeot or a Charizard. We'll let Fiona out until the end of Mount Moon, and then maybe we'll do Oddish. Lady Seed Sower. Just not interested in Zubat. I'd never have one in my party. We'll probably catch a Golbat later on in one of the other caves. There's no point in keeping one to level up. A Rocket Man. Who have I got first in my party? Cool. Get lost, kid. Get your own splash screen. Team Rocket Grunt. Still no name. Possibly the same avatar as last time. Drowsy though. Can be a powerful being. I do like a Drowsy. I think I like a Hypno more. Perhaps we'll get a Drowsy later. I would like a Psychic Pokemon. Of course, she's now asleep. And I used my only revive. Oh, I don't want to use a Pewter Crunchy. Let's just switch. Sandshrew can finish the battle. He's only level 9. Watch Hypnosis come in again. I'll use Confusion. Was not awful. Well, that was awful. Scratch him. Got a soft body. Yeah, he fainted. Did indeed win. However, Lady Seedsower is now asleep. I guess it comes down to a question of who I'm leveling up. Who do I want to be in battles? How many battles do I have? 2 more. Ivysaur can do the job for now. Does Lady Seedsower get XP while she's asleep? I would argue I solve problems in my sleep. Therefore, why shouldn't Pokemon? I mean, if I have a problem at work that I really can't solve, or in life, I tend to put it in a little box in my head, go to sleep, and have a relatively decent idea of how to solve it in the morning. It's not applicable to most industries. I'm a software developer, so it's like working on a particularly hard math problem, not having a solution, and then in the morning, because your brain's done a lot of dreaming and figuring stuff out, you have quite an elegant solution. You spend 7 hours on one day mulling something over, wondering how on earth you implement something, and then out of the blue, Team Rocket appear. They're trying to get some fossils. Hi James, you can talk to me. They're trying to get Meowth to do it. Another Clefairy. Don't think we need another one. A treat. A Revive. I wasn't prepared for... Oh no, there was. I was going to say I wasn't prepared for this battle, but she is in the manual. Team Rocket Grunt. Different avatar. Still nameless. Nameless Grunt. My Ivysaur's going to use Vine Whip because the animation is delightful. Like that. Vine Whip's not even that effective, but I'm going to do it again just to see it again. Yes! How do we end this? It has ended. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I've ran into a Zubat. I'm reading about Jesse and James. Both the Pokemon you'll face in your first double battle are poison types, so don't pit your grass or fairy type Pokemon against them. Ground and psychic type moves are super effective against poison type Pokemon, if you happen to have any. Remember that poison type Pokemon are strong against fighting type moves, and they can't be poisoned either. Remember that poison type Pokemon are strong against fighting type moves. How could a Pokemon be strong against a move? I thought a Pokemon was a type. Like, Pikachu has fighting type moves. He can do double kick. Thunderous Steady Hand needs to come in and save the day.